This is not your organization. This is not your business. You're literally working, and just what you said, that you got to uphold a certain standard for that company. And if you, yeah, that's looked down upon, and you definitely got
Have a
you got
break,
axed and
David
suspended
Molotov.
indefinitely for us. There was nothing wrong with it. Obviously, it was just a joke. It was funny. For me, from what I see, that it was just funny. I cracked up. But to that other person, it probably hurts their feelings. That you're competitor, but you guys are friendly racers and stuff, and you don't want that on the raceway because it is very fucking dangerous.
Right.
And to
It
have
is.
that,
We call that a hostile work environment.
yeah, exactly.
And so, you know, just you gotta. It's y'all job at the end of the day. The kid was, like you said, he wasn't thinking before he was talking. He was just yapping. What they are probably used to doing before they got to the status that they got to, which they didn't get probably in trouble for back then. So of course it wasn't a second thought. Usually when people do stuff like that, it's things that they've probably done in the past.
Yeah.
And they never got, consequences for it. So when the consequences come, they're like, hold on, I didn't know I could get in trouble for saying that, or I wouldn't have said that. It's
Or especially in the public on live stream, like again, you and me, we got everything off of our chest before we publicly say anything, and we kind of shield ourselves because we know that certain things is not going to fly in public live streams. And
sometimes you want to be as unfiltered as you can, but sometimes you still have to take into consideration that the world we living in, you could be unfiltered to a certain extent, but not that dang much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's some boundaries that you need to have in place for yourself if you are going to be speaking to the public.